coat because it looks so awesome. Valentine,
that
right?
Beautiful.
So clearance price, Hearts and Arrows brooch. I absolutely love the background story. Well, actually, first of all, grabbed it out of the tray, loved it, adorable, without knowing the background on it.
And the background's phenomenal.
And then David explained to me the history behind this brooch, and then I was like, well, now I'm completely in love.
Well,
find out that it's on 2 easy pays of $17 really doesn't get a whole lot better.
And that is 50%
That's
of the original
right,
price. That's
everything.
crazy.
Which already, I think, $69.50 for Joan Rivers'
Amazing.
costume jewelry is
Absolutely.
fantastic.
So what you're seeing here is a design. This is based on a pin that Joan owned, and it's a pin that actually went into the now famous auction at Christie's from her estate. Joan was a bit of a hoarder when it came to jewelry and art and furniture.
I think a lot of us are.
So I do too.
Yeah.
But Melissa kept a lot of things that were very personal and important to her, but there was just a lot. So we did an auction at Christie's. A good portion of that went to Joan's favorite charities, Guide Dogs for the Blind and God's Love. But the auction, it was called the Private Collection of Joan Rivers, and I'll show you the piece in the catalog. And I'll show you why it became a little more important than we knew. If you'll look, there's a giant blow up on one page, and then there's this description on the other page. And I'll hold the pin up next to it if you don't mind. I'll kind of reach in here. So basically, you're seeing that they do a kind of a life-size reproduction, and then they blew it up on the other page. Turns out this is a design from a very famous designer called Paul Flato, F-L-A-T-O. Look him up on Google if you get a minute. We bought the pin in London. Joan and I did not know this was Paul Flato. She adored his work. He sold a lot of jewelry to the old Hollywood stars, Marlene Dietrich, and that world. Loretta Young wore a lot of Paul Flato jewelry. We bought the piece because we thought it was beautiful, and it is. And Christie's actually discovered in his archive the original design.
As they were examining all the
So
pieces.
Joan didn't know it was Flato, but I think she probably did in the back of her head because she's had such a great eye for jewelry. But it is in the catalog, and the catalog, by the way, is only available here now on QVC.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I can tell you.
The Christie's sold their edition out, but they did an edition for us as well.
Yeah,
so.
if you want to get a copy of that, it's F12410, so you can check that out as well. And it'd be great if you're picking this up as well.
If you're thinking of a gift, maybe you give the pin and then you give that. And there's a wonderful story. You'll see the little green section down at the bottom, which recalls how that was designed by Flato and who he was. But we bought it because it's a beautiful piece of jewelry, and then it turns out it was a little more important than we knew. So kind of amazing and lovely. And
I mean, it's striking and lovely any time of the year. I don't know, I'm already, because I'm that gal who's already, what's the next holiday, right? And
Valentine's
I'm thinking, like,
Day.
Valentine's
would this
Day.
be an awesome Valentine's Day gift?
Wouldn't it, though? Or just to wear yourself on the day of.
Oh, who wouldn't love that? I like that it's 2 Cupid arrows, piercing hearts, and then tied with a bow. The symbolism is lovely.
You don't have a ruler in your tray, do you? Let me check this out.
Gosh, I might. I don't know.
Guys, do you know if we have a ruler? I'll give measurements. It's no big deal. 1 1/8 of an inch long and 3 inches wide. I know we'll see it on Amanda as well. It does. Like, certainly if you're wearing it on a solid color, it's really going to have a presence to it.
And we recreated the design so beautifully. Flato did the arrow, the quivers, and the points in platinum. So we've actually made those a silver tone metal. And then the rest was all in 18 karat gold, and we, of course, do our plating in 18 karat gold. So I like that Amanda's worn it with the arrows placing up. That's kind of a fun way to wear it. You could wear it horizontally, you could aim the arrows down, but know that you're wearing a little piece that was very important to Joan, but also a piece that has some great history that we didn't even know about.
I would love to wear it now. I take a lot of my scarves. I only really like to wear infinity scarves. They're just really easy.
Sure.
So I take all of my scarves and just use a brooch to pin them together and turn it into an infinity scarf. I would love the idea of having that right next to your face, kind of tying together a scarf. So many different ways to wear this. You know, keep it maybe, as Amanda was wearing it on the pea coat earlier, on your favorite jacket so that it's always there when you put it on.
It does have a presence for pins on outerwear have to be, I think, a certain amount of oomph to them. So this would be a great piece to wear on your winter coat. And in March, we will be coming in with a full hour, the private collection of Joan Rivers. And we'll be recreating pieces from Melissa's collection, from the estate sale. And it's going to be an extraordinary hour. It's really, really going to be exciting. So, but do think about the catalog too, because it's kind of a lovely stories. I actually did an essay in here. I'll brag a little bit for a second. Christie's asked me to write an essay about Joan and her relationship to jewelry, which is kind of lovely. So it's a lovely read, and you'll see pictures of her homes, and you'll see pictures of the dogs, and all kines of good stuff.
Beautiful. I know a lot of our collectors very interested in that. All right, 2 easy payments of $17.36, where once it was $69.50. J331719. So a reminder of our jewelry from earlier. This long necklace, actually the